is Wednesday, June 25th. It is currently 76 degrees. The high today is supposed to be 92. The low is supposed to be 74, and there's a 15% chance of rain. Heat index and advisory. Heat advisory in effect. All right, today we're gonna roast some sunflower seed heads. I've never done this before. Um, I've seen it on social media a few times. Had a couple of people ask about it at the farmers market because we were selling sunflowers. So we're gonna try this out today. So of course, like always, I am not, but I am ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys right here. We got some charcoal in the chimney, but that's about it. You know what? Let's do this. Let me adjust some stuff. Let me put you right here on the pouch. Kangaroo pouch. I need to adjust some things. You know, turn that like that. I think that might work. All right, so let's try it like that. All right, all right. We're gonna put y'all right here while I'm gonna be running back and forth grabbing things because we're never ready. But first thing we're gonna do is get this grill started. Let me hurry up. Y'all. Flip the ripper. We gonna flip this. Turn this thing like this so I can see what's going on. All right. Let's get this thing started. This should work pretty well. Get this fire started. A little oil. I bottle oil in this thing. Perfect time. Yeah. Is there an easy way to do this? Yeah, if I see you started. Other side. There's avocados. We gonna rub it on the legs because I ain't put no moisturizer on first thing this morning. How y'all doing? Wait, what we got going on? Sega, Sonic, it was good. Grand day. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to get this grill started so we can go ahead and roast some sunflower seeds. What we're gonna do is try to get this thing here started, and then we'll finish prepping. This will probably be going for like 15 minutes before it gets hot enough. Get in the hole. Alright, that should be a good start. Alright. While that's doing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Granddad, how's everybody doing? Grab the camera for Lamar Jackson. I wish. Hey, we gonna let that go. Let me keep on pushing around. You gonna actually have to go get a sunflower head. All right, that's looking pretty good. So let's put this over there. I hope that don't fall. Don't fall. All right, that's going. That's going to grab the season. We're gonna grab a sunflower seed here in a second. Sunflower head. Um, that'll take about between 10 and 15 minutes maybe to heat up. We need to. Oh, let's check our ferments and then we'll go grab a sunflower head. Get my paper towel so you get long enough to actually. I think you got it. I think you got it. I think you got it. Probably want to do it again. All right. All right. Hey, yo, what's good? What's good? All right. Now that that's going, we're gonna get that a little time, and we're gonna check on these ferments while we're waiting on that to finish. First things first, we have some peppermint tincture that has been going since the 19th. We just shake this a couple times a day. This is vodka and peppermint. We're gonna let it sit here for 6 to 8 weeks. Um, Decant it, keep the liquid. Use about a drop or two a day. All right. So that's all we're gonna do. I haven't opened this. Like it seemed to have sealed, seemed to have used the oxygen in there. And I'm gonna be for real. I don't have a weight, a canning weight to keep all this submerged, so I don't really want to introduce any new air to you. Seems to be doing good. All right, we have blackberry FFJ, fermented fruit juice from the blackberries that we grew, and we just checking it. It's been going since the 20th. It needs to go for a week, so what's that? 26, 27. We just need to check the top every daily to make sure there's no mold forming. Can we see that? I don't really want to tilt it. Tilt it. There's no mold forming. Everything is good. Put the top back on this one. Then we move on to the bigger jar. Same thing, different jar. Oh, we got some smoke going back off. Same thing. Now on this one, I can tilt it a little bit. I put a sugar cap, just some extra brown sugar on top. I did the same thing with that one, but this one had more of the solids in it, and that one had more of the liquid. So brown sugar dissolved more completely in that one. But either way, looks good. No mold. Um, on day 7, we'll decant it. We'll separate the solids. We'll separate the solids from the liquids, and we will use the liquid in the garden at a ratio of 1 to 1,000. So that's That is a teaspoon per gallon, and is used to enhance and ripen. That's what the fermented fruit juice is for. All right, that's occurred. Now we'll check the peach vinegar. Now after we finish making the fermented fruit juice, we'll take the solids that's left, and then we'll do the same thing. We're gonna combine them with water and put a soft top on it and let it sit somewhere for a month or two to make vinegar. We use the vinegar in the garden as well. I mean, you can use it in the kitchen if you like, but we use it in the garden. So what we're looking for is let's do this. Let's turn y'all, rotate y'all down. I'm gonna just drop it. See that? That's good. Now what I've been noticing from doing this day after day, it's not pushing to the top as much. So that means the yeast have consumed most of the sugar, and all the alcohol that's the majority of the alcohol that's being produced during this process has already been made. So now after a couple of days, it's not that fizzy. Not that fizzy. So after the yeast finish converting the sugar into alcohol, another set of bacteria, I think so, will convert this into vinegar. This has been going since the 11th. Let me read my own right. I think it's 11. All right. And that's that on that. That's the ferment. Oh yeah, we got some smoke coming around behind us. Then we gonna take this, put that back on here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run these back in the house before we. I'm gonna run these back in the house before we. Yeah, we got a fire going. We got a fire. I'm gonna burn my camera. We got a fire. I'm gonna run these ferments back in the house, put them back in the cabinet. I'm gonna put y'all back in front of the grill. Y'all watch it. And then we'll go ahead and move on to getting a sunflower grill. It's a daily process. It's something I have to do daily. I got some prunes in my pocket. All right, we got some fur. With some fur coming out the chimney. That's cool. We're gonna let that sit. What we're going to do now is two things. One, we headed out to the compost. Drop off some compostables. And then we'll head out to the outer rim to grab a sunflower. All right, so we'll grab this sunflower, get it cleaned up. As we're getting it cleaned up, probably by the time we finish, the grill should be finished getting hot. What charcoal should be through coming to temp. All right. Compostables. Done. All right. Now we're gonna go around down there since that grill. But you know what? You know what I did not get? I did not get any tongs or anything like that to flip this thing around or maneuver it. All right. Man, we got our third or fourth quote. I'm getting some trees removed. Dude quoted 15 grand to get all the trees removed, and then $65 per stump for 21 trees. I only wanted 14 removed, but he decided to do what he wanted to do. Hey, Miss Ducky, how you doing, baby? I can't really see Miss Ducky that well. Her grass is growing up around her. All right, let's do this flipper ripper. I don't usually have y'all all in my face. Get out my face, Craig. On my face. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a sunflower seed head. We're looking for a sunflower head that is starting to be ready, but not ready. So first things first, we're looking for a head that's drooping. Here's a head that's drooping. Petals starting to die, back starting to turn yellow. But the seeds should all be white still. The seeds should be immature. No coloring. The shell should be soft. That shell kind of hard. Oh no, we're gonna just keep looking and see. Not really looking for a big one. Never done this before. Kind of want to see what it's gonna be like before I just gave it the full just go. But we're looking for immature seeds. These seeds here are black. I think we're gonna probably go back to the first one. Let's see. Okay, grapes. They're starting to turn color. I don't know if they're starting to turn color or go bad. By turn color, they should be red grapes. All right, let's find sunflower head. Sunflower head. Look at this big one. That one there's huge. You're not gonna be getting that one today. Um, let's see. Your head is drooping. Your head is bowed. Your seeds are black. Let's look for some with the white seeds. I guess I'm being racist. Let me stop. But no, uh, the ones with the white seeds, I know are still immature. Like me not choosing one with black seeds only has to do with my ignorance and not knowing at what point are they ready. Okay, now here's one. Here we go. These look white. The seeds are soft. I can push that with my nail. That's probably the milk stage, as they call it. So what we're gonna do is flipper ripper. Boy, you gonna fall. Don't fall down. Stop looking at me. Timber. We're gonna see if we can get this thing straight some kind of way. Alright. We got some pruners. We'll pruners. Also another little seed head like it's forming right there. So we'll pruners just right above it. 45. Bam, we got a little one. Oh, we got two little ones actually. And so what we're gonna do is get these cleaned up. Snip off the leaves. Let's go get this cleaned up and thrown on the grill. All right. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? How should I season it? I mean, I've seen videos of people seasoning pretty much how they want to. Some people season it like elotes, Mexican street corn. Some people season it differently. I will be going with a more, I don't know, savory, I guess, than sweet type approach. So we'll see how it goes. All right, that charcoal chimney is looking great. Great and hot. Oh yeah, babe. I'm gonna put y'all right here. This looks good and hot. Get off of here, leaf-footed bug. I wonder what leaf-footed bugs actually do to sunflower seed. Cause they sure be on there. But we just gonna get this cleaned up. And you just get that a good little rub. Get the individual little flowers off. All right. Get off these little petals on the side. Now I need to learn the proper name for the parts of the sunflower. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I should have used a bigger sunflower in the end. Well, this might not be good at all. They say it don't take but like 5 minutes to cook. This thing is kind of small, so I was actually gonna try to run around and get some other stuff done while this was cooking, but no. And we're not gonna run this on any water. Just gonna give it a quick little click. All right, itching, cause why not? All right. Let's see. All right, all right. All right. Am I probably gonna eat some of this stuff? Probably. Am I gonna care? Nah, not really. Make sure some no spit on here first. Stop. All right. Oh, I had some prunes somewhere. All right. Now we got that done. Now what we're going to do is I'm gonna get the charcoal put in the grill first. All right. Not a big pot, but one, two, sit. Ooh, good boy. You better like this thing. Burning hot. All right, we'll get at a few to do that thing, and then flip a ripple. Right, let's move over to here. So my mic to make sure workbench. Gotta go back this way. Flip a ripple again. And let's see. Can we see? Do you see? All right. Now I hope I don't make a mess. If I make a mess, I mean all this stuff. Don't want to get roses in the oil. So just cut that back a little bit, make myself some room. Ooh, let me not stand. Trying to get myself a brand, people. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to, yeah. I'm melting some coconut oil, put some avocado oil in here. And we're gonna just hit that with a little. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's probably more than you need. Same thing with this one. Man, bro, mosquito on the forearm, bro. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna hit this with a little. Alright. That looks good. Now, let's get some seasoning going, right? A little salt. Try to make this a little flat. Oh, that's probably too much salt. We're gonna share a little bit of that salt like that. That's all that move, that's that share move. Then we got some homegrown oregano. Yep. Of course, when we bought this from the Sam's, we kept a container to refill it with our oregano. Just refilled it recently. You're gonna get us just a little bit of oregano, a little bit of oregano. That should be good. It's gonna help give it a little earthy, a little earth. Give it a little earth. All right, and then here we got some onion. Oh, time to get some more onion. Come up out of there. A little bit of onion, All right, we just gonna keep this simple. Salt, pepper, onion, garlic, oregano, some crushed red pepper. You know what I'm saying? And then this is some garlic. I don't know why I opened up the big side. We're gonna make a mess. Alright, that one bad. Alright, that one bad either. Alright. A few red pepper flakes, cause I don't know, why not? Alright, just a little bit.
That's actually a lot to consider the size of that thing. Crack black, crack black. All right, moment of truth, people. All right, we'll put this on there. I'm gonna make note of the time. Give it a quick little measure. Let me keep up with the time. All right, that's on here. Give me some aspects. All right, let's hot. We'll heat it with a little. Lean it a little bit straight. All right, we're just gonna keep these little. All right, get that 5 minutes. It says how much time? Okay, so all right, we'll get that some time. All right, while that's going, we'll let y'all watch that for a second. I'm gonna take this other stuff in the house. I'll bring it straight back out and put that hot sunflower on. Or else you can grab the sauce. I don't know if I should close the top, leave the top open. Get this a little dry. So it can breathe, dog. Breathe. All right. While that's going, I'm sure it's too early to check for anything. I don't know. We'll let that go like that. We'll see what happens. While that's going, I'll be back and check on this in a couple of minutes. Let's do, first of all, let's get these rose bushes that I just cut. And we'll toss them in the compost. And we're also, the plan was to propagate some strawberries as well. But you know, your boy ain't ready. I don't have nothing ready. I mean, I do have some soil made up, but I don't have my little tray ready. Flipper ripper. All right. Let my fingers go. Let my fingers go. All right. Let's see. We need to propagate strawberries. That is part of the plan. Well, we cannot forget about the sunflower head on the grill. So we can see some runners. We should have plenty of time though. You know what? Well, let's do this because I don't have anything ready. Let's see. We're gonna go to the garage and see if we can get some stuff ready. You know what I have noticed? I don't think nobody took out the trash. Let me go wake some kids up. Let me y'all look at the road. Put myself on mute. Hold on 1 second. Be back shortly. You know what? Don't look at the road. Look at them free little plants. All right, sorry about that. So no, this particular charge don't work. Give me a line. All right, you can't forget about sunflower head back off the plane. How much time we got left? Oh, it's about to be almost. Whoa, let's see. Oh, my wheels. Ouch. All right, sorry about that. We're gonna have to blank the camera for a minute. We need to go through the crib. Stop and wash my hands. Not sure who all. All right. All right, there we go. Now, did I burn this thing up? Let's see. Hopefully not. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, oh, that's pretty. We're gonna let that go for a little bit longer. Let you go home. We can go let that go for a little bit longer. Come on, a little bit more. A little stronger. Now I'm finna mess up. Now I'm about to mess up. Okay. Okay. Let's keep this top on. That might have been helping cook slow or something. All right. I'm debating. I am debating. Do I? I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait. I've been a hurry. We're going to just wait. Get another few minutes and check it out. I want to rush in and go ahead and get the stuff ready. Probably get these strawberries. I'll wash my hands again. So we're going to see how this tastes. I have no expectation. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. But let's just see. I like that color in there. If I try to actually try something like this for real, please believe that I've done. Look good, bro. I don't know, man. It's just something about me and grill marks or scorch marks. Like when I used to eat hot dogs. Please believe I'm burning one side of the hot dog on purpose. I mean, the hot dog ain't ready unless it got a burnt line on that thing. It could be grill marks, but I'm talking about one side of it just needs to be crispy, crackly, crunchy. Don't know why. I don't know what it tastes for. It's like I'm watching water boil. We're gonna go and pull this. It smells good though. Think think we're gonna pull it. We'll give it a few more minutes. Now I'm realizing I ain't make a big fire at all. At all. At all. Alright, I'm so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these off, lay them here. Alright. Look pretty good. We'll see what they taste like in a hot second. But we're gonna let that sit there for a minute. Oh, it's hot, bro. Oh, it looks fried. shoe fly. And as I say that, yeah, that thing is hot. We'll give that a few minutes to cool off. And while that's doing this thing, I'm gonna let y'all. What time is it? Man? People moving through. People moving through and moving through. All right. While that's cooling, we're gonna go ahead and move back through the house and start prepping for some strawberries. All right. It smells pretty good, bro. It really smells like popcorn. Like that corn thing is kind of for real. All right. I'm gonna leave y'all here. Put myself on mute and go get that ready. Be back shortly. Alrighty then. Now that that's done, we got a tray. Let's try this thing here. Let's see what it's talking about. Move, fly. I don't know. Just take a bite. Hmm. That's not bad at all. I'm really trying to place it though. Ooh, I'm trying to eat that. That ain't bad at all though. That's pretty good. I wish I had a I wish I could got a little poke. Not really tripping on the poke though, but I do have a stomach condition called diverticulitis, and I have to be careful about putting small things in my gut that could get caught up in them. And actually, the shells are what I'm worried about. But this is good, actually. I'm trying to figure out what it tastes like though. Doesn't taste like sunflower seed. Has a more nuttier flavor. The seasons I went with gave it a more savor. That is really good. I really want to swallow this shell, bro, but that's gonna kill my stomach if my stomach don't agree with it. I ain't taking that chance. As I see, I'm getting closer and closer to swallowing these shells. I truly don't believe nothing's wrong with the shell. I mean, they are soft. Like I said, I used to chew the shell. I used to chew the shell of sunflower seeds anyway. But once I got diagnosed with that, that was in the wind. Corn, peanuts, popcorn. That's maybe if I just do one, it won't be that bad. Mm-mm. So my head said, bro, why even try it? This is actually really good. I feel like the bad guy in the movie eating on camera. Yeah, it's really good. I'm surprised. Hmm. All right, it's good. I'm pretty sure, like I said, you're supposed to eat that. I'm just not. I don't want to take a chance on ending up in the bathroom all day or at the ER from a flare up from eating these shell. But again, I don't think it's a problem with eating the shell due to my gut issues. I'm just not. I can't put this down with what I can't do. Mm. All right, be quick. That is really good. I'll be back. Let me flip that for real. All right. I went and told my partner she could have some of that thing if she wanted to. If she wanted to. Probably won't. Her loss. Um, now let's get back out here, I guess. I had to quit, bro. I probably ate the rest of the thing right now. That's pretty good, though, honestly. All right. Now we have our tray for our strawberries. You know what? Let's do this. We're going to put this here at this table. Excuse me. Now I'll walk around with this camera. Excuse me. While I collect runners. And you know what? Let's do this. That's why I like having y'all flip or rip. Get out my face. Get out my face. All right, we'll flip this over and move. What we'll do is start collecting runners. You know what? Let's not pull. Let's not pull on the plant. We have the proper tool. Let's use the proper tool. All right. Now we're just gonna use this one right here. Perfect size, actually. Give it a snip. You know what? Y'all would like to see. Let me make sure we're not leaving any runners behind. No runners left behind. All right, that's two. Here's another one. Man, I hope I'm getting this. Hope I'm getting this. Here's a third one. Let's see, any more? Yeah, 3 to start with over here. Oh, is that just 3? Yeah. Oh, here's one right here. It's actually growing in a great spot on this one. Almost don't even want to move. But we need you, little homie. We need you for the cause. All right. So we got a couple. We'll get started with these. And then I just like lost everything. Oh, my thumb. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt, Charlie. Ouch. All right, let's make y'all a little bit taller. Y'all looking down on the world. All right. Got got a tray. Now this tray filled up with some slots. 72 of these little cells. Put soil in them. I ain't pack it down, so hopefully it sits about halfway or less. So what we want to do is take our strawberry, pop it there, pop it there, and then all I do now is just get rid of that little leaf. I just pop it down in here. Then I actually kind of give it a little press. All right, I want this to stand up straight as possible. And then we're gonna water this from the bottom. Let it soak up all the water that it wants. Pour the water off, and then we'll just let it sit. It's gonna be in the garage, underneath the lights, on the heat mats, but the heat mats aren't on. I mean, I guess technically they are on, but they set to like 76 degrees. So unless it gets below 76 degrees, they're not going to come on. And we just want to get this in here about halfway. Doesn't really need to be in the soil as much as making contact with the soil. So same thing, blue group, blue group, another one. And we should be able to get about 72 in here. I'm probably not gonna get 72 in here. Probably leave a row in between just for some space, some air space. Some air can flow through here because it is gonna be a warm, moist, humid environment. So we don't want to stack them in too deep. All right, last one. And can you see? Whoa, whoa. All right. And everything is in me is wanting to just like bury these things in here, but they don't really need to be buried. All right, drop that in the compost, in the compost, and go get some more. Let's go get my thumb back, bro. Flipper ripper. You know what we didn't do is check the garden today. Now, that sunflower seed here was pretty good, but I really want to know what the whole thing tastes like. But I'm not chancing that with my tummy. It's not gonna be good. I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. Forget the blame. I don't want to be in pain like that. I'm sure don't want to get no infection behind it. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Quick span, quick span, quick span. Let's go do this. Let me see. This squash. Let me get this squash. We'll wait on that squash. Wait. Everything. What about this one down here? That one. Yeah. Let's go and get this one. And this one ain't no good. Cut that off. You can start to tell like they look softened at the end. But this one is looked. Gotta get this out of here before the snails and slugs start to eat it though. Ouch. Alright, can we toss that through there? We did. We did. And we did. This leaf looks bad. That leaf looks mod. Let me get rid of that leaf. All right. Let's see what we can find around, Chum. Oh yeah, we got plenty of runners. Just gotta locate them. Ouch. All right, we got some here. And they kind of like daisy chain from one another, right? One grows, takes root, another one grows, takes root. Face. Face, Craig. Got my face. Alright. Just collecting these. Oh, we're going right here. Alright. Right on. Alright. Kind of warm in this corner. Where the wind at? Alright. Let's see what else we got. It's here. Not you, not yet. You. Uh-oh, I broke that off. Gotta be careful. Got to be careful. Let's see. Now some of these, of course, if they're small, I'm not gonna see like that. I'm not gonna try to coax that. I just let that live on the plant for a little bit longer. So let's collect these. Oh, every day is leg day. So a couple of more over here. That's the right one. Tease. All right. And so I'm gonna just continue to do this throughout all our strawberries until I get that tray filled up. I guess you can say half of that tray filled up. And we'll see how they do. All right, flipper ripper. Fingers. Thumb. Slice my thumb open. Start with that. Like that's little. We'll put it in there just because we have it. But that one's little. That's a little bitty. That little homie. We're gonna leave him a longer stem. And my thought is he can pull nutrients into some of that stem as he gets bigger until he grows some roots. Is that gonna work? Probably. But we'll give it a shot though. So there. Alright. This. Do you see? Oh, Bougetto Garden. Shout out to Bougetto Garden. She was hilarious. Do you see? This one here already started to form roots. I already started to form roots, so we're just gonna try to gently make sure those roots are in contact with the soil. Preferably a tad bit under there, since they already are there. Now some of these tall, I did bring a humidity dome. Normally I put a humidity dome on the top of this, water from the bottom, let them soak up all the water. Pour the water off once they're fully saturated. Put the humidity dome on. But some of these might be kind of tall. So what may happen is I'm probably still gonna put the humidity dome on, especially if they start to show signs of stress. And just be like, y'all tall, we gotta get it height. That's how they do it shit. We'll clip off the deep rope on that one. So you can understand that this doesn't take long. So normally how this would work, I would prep my tray And then I just go through running around collecting all the strawberry heads. All the strawberry runs that I want to propagate. Take my time, come sit down somewhere, turn some music on, light up mosquito cord. Till I'm done. And if I ever run out of even material, go get some. Get some more soil, another tray, some more runners. But yeah, I discovered this method a couple years back. I say I discovered it. I discovered it for myself. I'm just saying for the world. I have no clue what people do to propagate their strawberries. But I was trying to figure out a way to propagate strawberries in mass. And I came across this. And that's how we ended up with the strawberries that we have now. Yes, they went well. Ended us up with like 150 strawberries, something to that effect. So we just growing them and selling them since. Cut off the new grinder. Little flakes. And we got 2 more grinders ready to go. What we looking like on time? Probably got no time to. Let's finish up this. We got another couple minutes. That was really good taste. The roasting, the grilling it changes the flavor. It's not sunflower seed. It's nutty. It's creamy. I don't know. And it probably had to do something to do with the coconut oil too. Coconut oil imparts a nice flavor. A bit of a sweetness in my opinion. If you never tried, you should scramble your eggs in coconut oil and butter. Only thing I don't like about these plants, it's engaging safety mechanisms. All right, let's see. Next, can we go grab Flipper Ripper? Let's go grab a couple more. Look at my volunteer watermelon. Just decided I wanted to go right there one place. So we some quick feeds. Alright, let's see. This horse ready. You look dead. Let's see. Where you coming from, buddy? You coming from over here. Oh, mosquitoes. Alright, let's get this snipped out of here. Alright. And you two. I think this is it right here. Was it? Yas, yas. Alright. We'll let that grow a little bit long. Let that get a little bit bigger. Don't let it get chewed off. Alright, we're gonna call this. We're gonna call these fair, and then we're gonna end the stream. Alright. But that's how I propagate strawberries. So I'm gonna come back out here a little bit later. And got a piece of pine cone on my foot. And finish propagating these strawberries. Jesus, Flipper Ripper. Alright, let's get these put in some soil and get this thing done. Nice size. In this camera, I gotta always, I don't know why I ain't paying attention to it. last one? That was the last one. Cool. So I'm gonna continue with this. Get this filled up. Get these put out. All right. So get my tools put up. Kill this thing. All right. Appreciate y'all for stopping by on the homestead as we did a few things on the homestead today. As we roasted a sunflower seed head, which I thought was pretty good. You should try it out. And started propagating some strawberries. Another day closed on the homestead. I appreciate everybody for showing up, spending your time with your boy. Hope you learned something. Hopefully you were entertained. Were you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Such a geek. Anyway, let me close this thing and get up out of here. Y'all know how this goes, bro. Create more than you consume. And you don't have to suck at this, because I do. Y'all have a good one, all right? Peace.